Yo, what is going on today, YouTube? Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Today's video is another beginner's video. Just going to talk about why some of these gods are the best gods to be playing when you're first starting out. Whether it's mechanics with the game, allows you to learn a certain something with, the mechanics of the game. What? Just going to be yapping about these gods and talking about why I think they are the best god to start with. Obviously, you don't have to start with these gods, but if you are brand new to SMITE and you just want simplicity, this is the very best way to go, in my opinion. We're going to start with the dual lane, and we'll start with ADC to start. The carry role, it plays over in the duo lane, which is the purple side, the purple buff side of the map. The best carry to start with is going to be Soul. Soul is a magical damage dealing god, but she is an auto attacker, and she does want intelligence and strength in her build. Very simple kit, I think, for the most part. 1 is a heal. 2 is a lane clear ability. 3 is some safety, and the ult is just more damage. The reason I think she is better than most of the other characters is there's a lot of intricacies on her with combos, stuff like that, when to jump, his 2, his ult, skill shots. Cern, I was really going to say Cern, but I thought his 1 was just a little too confusing to start off with. Jingwei has some interesting things. There are potential, easy ways to play Jingwei, but she just didn't seem right. And then I didn't want to say Neith because I think Neith has always played best as a burst mage, and you're not going to learn how to play ADC from playing Neith. So I decided on Soul. She is a little bit different because she does magical damage when most other carry role gods do physical damage, but you can still build strength and crit on her, and she is unreal with them, and she's just very good right now. For support, it is going to be Bacchus. 2 reasons. 1, he is just very, very, very good right now. So going into a game, first starting it up, and then just playing a very strong god that is very easy to play, I thought it was just a really good idea. Very simple kit. A leap, some damage, a heal even, and then some more damage. Very simple. The only downside to Bacchus, I think, is he doesn't really peel that well. So you're not going to really learn how to peel, but you'll at least learn how to play dual lane, learn how to play that 2v2. You'll just have to learn the more defensive capabilities of other gods later. To be fair, though, what other god are you taking that's really good defensively? Ares, Athena, Ymir. None of them are that great as peel gods. So not a ton of peel gods in the game right now. So Bacchus is the support I chose. For mid lane, very easy. Cuckoo. Very, very easy. Line skill shot on the 1. Movement speed on the 2, lane clear on the 3, line ability on the ultimate. And then the passive is just build Book of Thoth. It is a very simple kit, and it kind of teaches you a few things. It teaches you positioning because you don't have that get out of jail free card jump or leap or dash. Jump or leap, huh? It teaches you kind of how to clear, where to put your 3, how to position your 3, where to position your 3 in team fights. And I think you learn about how important your ultimate is with this character because his base cooldowns are just, for the most part, pretty meh. His 1 evolves into being a really important late game tool because it's slow and a lot of damage. But you kind of learn that my autos, I have to learn how to weave them for really min-maxing, but I can't use them too long because it'll put me out of position. I think Cuckoo's just the perfect first god to play in mid. For jungle, it's a little bit different because this role is just very hard to play anyway. But I think far and away, Fenrir is just a lot easier than most of the other junglers. Double leaps gives him a lot of safety, a lot of gank potential. The ultimate is very easy, giving you movement speed, allowing you to pick someone up. I think Fenrir has his difficulties and his combos, when to use his 2, when to auto attack, stuff like that. And it's also just not easy jungling when you first start out. But I think Fenrir does just have easier entryway into learning how to jungle than Susanoo and Loki. Again, there is depth to this character, even though he does have a lot of easy abilities. His passive, his runes, and then his 2, both kind of have to change how you're using them when you're using your runes and stuff like that. But You'll learn how to gank. You'll learn how to farm. He's very good at both of those. You can do objectives decently easy with Fenrir because of the lifesteal. And you're always kind of capped out on sustain just because of your 2. And then he's just a really good 1v1er. So I think Fenrir is the perfect jungler to start out with. Lastly, in solo lane, Chocolate. Actually, that's not even in this game right now, is it? We got to get Chocolate. Surely we getting Chocolate soon. Chalk is a little weird because I do think he has intricacies like Fenrir does with his 1-3, his 1-2. But I think just having sustain in solo lane, having easy to hit abilities, and then just easy to understand what these abilities are doing is just very good for solo lane. If you play Bellona or Odin as your first game in solo lane, having no sustain makes it feel a lot harder than having sustain because you're not learning trade patterns very well. You're taking a lot of minion damage. Chalk kind of allows you to take those minions a little bit longer than maybe you'd want to, and then heal them up. And again, I don't want to make it sound like Chalk is the super easy character, because if you're brand new to the game, most of these characters are going to be difficult to use. I think Odin is a very easy to use character, but just as bad, and you're just gonna be punished in that lane. But I think Chalk is easy enough where once you learn the basis of him, there's really not too much depth. And then you can kind of combo around with him, which I think is really cool. But yeah, that is the video. Very, very soon we'll have 2 new gods out, Amaterasu and Nuwa. Very excited to see the changes to those characters. I really hope that Hyra's ops kind of take them in slightly different directions, because I think both of them are very cool characters. I am a fan of playing Nuwa. I'm a fan of playing Ama. But I think they can both be made more interesting. So I hope they do something creative. I hope they kind of go out of their way and make these characters a little bit different. My favorite thing about SMITE 2 so far is that some of these characters just have extra things that make them more exciting, like Cuckoo's 3-2 tornado. I'm not a Cuckoo fan, but that is awesome. That is such a cool change, and there's a bunch of them. Hades being able to dash and ult is another really cool one. So I hope Hyras does that. I hope they take some creative liberties and switch the gods up a little bit to make them more cool, because some of the characters are a little bit more boring. So I'm curious to see what they do with some of those Season 1, Season 2 gods. But yeah, that is the video. Those are the gods you should be playing in SMITE 2 if you are brand new to the game. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys again next time. Peace.